Tracker weather forecast with Jason Laird.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us here on this Saturday evening. All right, the big talking point as we head into the weekend here, that being an area of low pressure. It's currently making its way in off of the Pacific coast right now, and that's going to do a couple of things for us. It's going to cool down temperatures pretty drastically over the next couple of hours. Also, it's offering up quite a bit of moisture, which is going to turn into snow tonight. So that area of low pressure, again, going to continue to track in. We're already seeing a little bit of snow kick off along the high line. Starting off as rain in some areas, continuing to hit that cold air and transfer to snow pretty quickly. Looking at 45 degrees, but notice how much cooler it is along the high line right now. Looking at right on track with freezing in Havre, 25 degrees in Cutbank right now. Glasgow warmer though at 41, mid 40s right now in Great Falls and Helena. Our next storm system has warranted the National Weather Service to issue a winter weather advisory for all of Montana. Not crazy amounts of snow, but we are looking at widespread snow and much colder temperatures as this system moves in. So as for tonight, we're going to be cooling off into the teens along the high line and 20s for the remainder of the state. So quite a bit cooler compared to where we've been over the past couple of weeks here. 21 again in Great Falls, 29 in the capital, and a couple of 30s just west of the divide. Core of the state at about 25 tonight in Lewistown. Here's how the system is going to play out. So we're sitting again about 6. We're going to continue to see more widespread snow kickoff. So likely about 10 p.m. is when we should start to see a bit of a rain-snow mixture for Great Falls. Could even be a little bit earlier than that, maybe spitting, but really the heavy stuff is going to move in early Sunday morning, like 3 or 4 a.m. That's going to continue to become more widespread through Sunday morning. So if you're heading out to breakfast or church tomorrow morning, you can expect pretty widespread, heavy at times snow for all of Montana, especially along the high line and into northeastern Montana. Those flurries aren't going to be too terribly long-lived, though. They're going to start to taper off likely around the noon hour into about 3 p.m., making their way more down into south central and southeastern Montana. That system will move out by, again, Sunday night, looking at relatively clear skies. Snow totals, that's the big talking point here. I'm anticipating about 3 to 5 for Great Falls. I think most of the area will be closer to that 3 inches mark. It's a pretty quick mover, but I am anticipating it's going to be heavier at times, which will kind of bump those totals. About 1 to 3 for the capital. Likely about 3 to 5 for Havre, and then into northeastern Montana, a little bit more there at 5 to 8 as those flurries hang out a little bit longer. Tomorrow's temperatures, though, mid-20s, so quite a bit cooler. Going to fall tonight and not really regain much strength tomorrow. Teens along the high line, 31 in the capital, 30 degrees in Lewistown as well. Kicking off the work week with slightly warmer temperatures, but still quite a bit cooler. 20s along the high line, 33 in Great Falls, 33 then in Helena. All right, so our weather systems as we head into this next week. High pressure is going to remain dominant and move back in, moving that system out. We can't rule out a couple of flurries, though, Monday night into Tuesday, primarily into eastern Montana. By Tuesday, we're likely going to get pretty windy as that high pressure ridge moves in. High pressure is going to stick with us at least through the first half of the week, and then we're going to start to see our next system brewing out in the Pacific. That will likely start moving moisture our way toward the tail end of this next week. As for temperatures over the next 7 days here, we are looking at 24 degrees tomorrow with widespread snow, likely windy by Tuesday at about 36 degrees there. Next 7 days here in the capital, 31 with 30s to follow. Isaiah?